Hello, this is the project for the course Source and Uses of Power. We decided to analyze the documentary Who Killed the Electric Car. The main topic of this documentary is why the project of electric car didn't succeed in the United States during the 90s. In order to understand why this happened, it is necessary to comprehend the context of the structure of industry of gas vehicles at that time. Using structure thinking techniques learned in class, first of all, we start listing the stakeholders in this industry. Next, each stakeholder will present their point of view.
Hello, I'm a car user. When I want to buy a car, I consider affordability, maintenance fees, the gas consumption, and its design. If I have to decide whether to buy an electric or a gas car, I will get the last one because I can find gas everywhere. The initial investment is cheaper and it is more reliable.
Okay, wait a second. Don't you know gas dependence is one of the first causes of air pollution and it is a big problem of public health?
No, I don't really care. I just want to get a car that gets the job done.
My name is Samantha and I want to sell as much cars as I can. So I don't mind if it's an electric or a gas cars since it gets sold. Right now, gas cars are cheaper, so we are going to sell them faster.
I'm Tom and I work in vehicles maintenance. Even though my hands are cleaner and softer repairing electric cars, my profits increases with gas car clients because they have more parts to repair and maintain.
My name is Olivia and I represent the U.S. refineries. My business consists on buying oil from different suppliers and producing gas for vehicles. I'm against the electrical cars promotion because my income will be reduced drastically. This is the main reason why I promote the electrical car to be killed.
My name is Henry. I have been in this business for a long time. Some years ago, we tried to produce an electric car. Its name was EV1. It was tested in California, and I must say, users enjoyed our product. However, we didn't have enough clients to produce them in a massive way. We found out that electric cars will increase the cost of production, so our profits will be reduced. While if we continue producing gas cars, we are going to have the same cost with more revenues.
My name is Luisa and I represent oil producers. Our activity consists in extracting oil from different countries around the world and sell it to gas refineries. As oil producers company, we're just interested in gas cars because that's how the demand of our products will increase.
My name is Fitzgerald and I represent the government. Initially, when the electric car was created, I promoted it because it will reduce the cost in public health. But after the meeting with oil and car industries, I realized that gas cars generates more economic benefit to the country. Okay, Laura, what do you want to learn about the case of the electric car?
I want to know why did the electric car fail?
Who can answer this question?
I can. The gas engine killed the electric car. It was not an instant knockout, although the gas engine took the lead fastly and endowed all the subsequent structure conceived around the gas car. A powerful first strike against this eco-friendly mode of transport was the mass production of the Henry Ford's Model T. Introduced in 1908, the Model T made gasoline-powered cars widely available and affordable. By 1912, the gasoline car costed only $650, while an electric roadster sold for $1,750. A new advantage appeared with the discovery of Texas crude oil. The gas became cheap and readily available for Americans, and filling stations began popping across the country.
So, what were the consequences?
Well, the price gap between these two types of technology was established. From that time, the gap became bigger and bigger, protecting the gas car against the amenities of the electric car. The lack of infrastructure to sustain its maintenance and to recharge its batteries only added another nail to the coffin.
That's a good theory. Who else has another point of view?
Me. Later in the 90s, the government was who killed the electric car because it didn't use environmental economy to create policies that promote the electric car.
And what is the environmental economy?
The environmental economy studies the relationship between the quality of the environment, the natural resources, and the economic behavior of people.
Why the electric car is important for the environmental economy?
The electric car is important because it can replace gas cars and reduce the externalities generated by this transport system.
But what is an externality?
An externality is a secondary effect of the production or consumption of goods that are not considered in the costs.
Then what is the solution?
I believe that the government has to create policies to promote the production of electric cars and reduce the externalities of gas cars, such as pollution and impacts in public health.
Having in mind the cases analysis in the course, what strategy do you think could have worked in order to save the electric car? Remember, in the case of Gandhi and the Vietnam War, I think that a leader very convinced of the dimensions of the problem of public health caused by the use of cars in big cities such as California would have worked very well. Why do you say that? Because this leader could have worked actively to make known this problem worldwide, and maybe he had managed that national and international public opinion would have pressured the US government to defend the project of the electric car. Okay, any other idea?
Yes, creating alliances, as Genghis Khan did, is another source of power that could have been very important to promote the electric car into more markets.
Okay, give me an example.
Well, customers who knew the benefits of using this kind of cars would have established stronger relations with environmental NGOs and other political forces to reverse what the state of California did with the act that promoted the production of electric cars depending on the demand.
Any other ideas?
For me, electric car supporters should have looked for an opportunity to win the government trust to promote massive production of these vehicles, like Enron did with their investors.
How?
Making public believe electric car was popular and successful, even though at that time it wasn't true, so people will have been indirectly pushed to buy it and will have caused electrical car commercialization succeed.